channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise and it's another weekly haul. My channel is a haul every Saturday and I do live Sunday morning. I talk a lot, I have fibro, I like to get all this stuff out just so you can decide whether you want to watch or not. If you do watch today's video and you enjoy it, there's a thumbs up if you fancy giving me one of those. The comment section down below, go for it. Like, share, subscribe, all the words if you fancy any of that. So right, weekly haul. I'm trying to think what I'm supposed to tell you. I know it. £60 budget for me and my adult son. I went to Iceland and Asda this week. We spent 50, I can't see it, 56.06 in total. I will give you the prices of everything. I feel like I've forgotten something, but I feel like that every week at the moment. I will give you the prices of everything. It will total something different to me because I will always donate 3 items to the food bank before I leave Asda, because the trolley's there and if I don't put it straight in there, it's going to come back to the house and sit around the house because I'll keep forgetting to put it in there. So it's 3 sanitary products of different absorbencies, so that's not in here. I sort of usually have around-ish reasons why I buy things, not so much anymore. It used to be everything, but now I'm getting a bit better at this. And I usually give you the reasons. Any meal ideas I might have had that inspired me at the time, doesn't mean that's what I'm going to end up making because I change my mind frequently as well. The shop was fine. Trying to think, what was the shop like? It was a few hours ago. I'm actually hauling on a Thursday and recording on a Thursday, which is quite unusual. I've pretty much slept all day in between because I work, then I haul, then I shop, sorry. And when I got home, I'm just absolutely exhausted, so I slept all day and I just thought I need to get this done, need to get it out of the way. Things are coming up soon. I've got a lot of stuff to get on with, so I've just got to force myself to do this stuff. There is something missing because Corey's already taken it, but most of the stuff hasn't been cracked into like it usually is. Again, I still feel like I've forgotten something. I should have told you, but you know, there's enough of you that have been here and you watch on a regular. If you fancy putting it down there, if you think what it was, just in case any newbies need to know, I might remember later, who knows. Just let's get on with the haul. Okay, the fresh section. Slightly different to usual. No potatoes. I didn't use the potatoes this week. I can't remember what I've been eating, but potatoes were not it, so I don't need to replace those yet. There's also milk missing still, as you can see, because we still not started last week's milk. I've not finished the week before's milk, so we definitely don't need milk. Just thought whilst I can see the empty gap and I'm thinking about it. So, tomatoes. Now, I did have to go out this week and I did pick up more tomatoes and more cucumber. I had a feeling I was going to have to, so I thought, okay, let's try and shop properly so we don't have to do that. I picked up the usual, just absolutely love these, can't get enough of them at the moment. They're pretty decent, 91p for this packet, and I bought these to go in sandwiches because they're just going to sit a little bit better than these will. Now I could get the little packet, the essential range, oh excuse me. Could get the essential range, which are 95p, but they're little tiny tomatoes now and they're not very red. They just don't seem quite there. These were £1.25, so yes, I have paid more. You only get 4 in here, whereas I think you get 6 in the other packet. But look at how much better they look. They're like really, really decent size. I don't know if you can tell from here. Really, really decent size. They're still on the vine, so I think that means they're going to taste better. If I'm wrong, let me know, but I think if the longer it's on the vine, if I take it off and eat it straight away, it's supposed to taste better. I don't know. But they've got a decent texture to them. They're deep red, and I just thought it's worth paying a little bit more sometimes. It's not a lot in it, so we just went with those. Picked up some lettuce this week. I haven't really been into lettuce. I've just literally cucumbers and tomatoes with every meal at the moment. But I have seen, again, TikTok always drives me to these things. Basically, it's like a burger, but without the bun and all the filling on top. And I just thought, I haven't had lettuce for ages, so let's get some. It's actually 99p at the moment as well. Romaine is the one I would go with because it's just got a good crunch to it. I just really enjoy it. They weren't that great. I mean, these look okay, but they're actually quite hollow. It's like they've got nothing in them, so I don't think they're going to last long anyway. But yeah, we just picked one up. I don't know if I'm going to eat much of it or it's just going to be that one meal or not, but that's what inspired me. Peaches, oh, they're just so good. It was really weird, so they had the 4-packs, which are the big ones, or they had 5-packs, which are the smaller ones. We've had them both recently, but they had the 4-packs on the bottom, and then the 5-packs were turned upside down on top, so I don't know what was going on there, but the 5-packs are very, very small, so these look way, way better. Yes, they're hard still, but they soften up very, very quickly if you leave them out on the side. They're £1.50. They just taste so good at the moment, so yeah, I've still got a few like blueberries and things like that, so I didn't really need much anyway. And I did pick up 2 cucumbers because it just doesn't do me. 1 cucumber is not enough for a week for me. They're 89p. They're not great. They're like, most of them were like this, where they're like a little bit thicker at one end and thin at the other, but the thick end really isn't that good. They're not as big as, I don't know, maybe it's not into season or something, but they're still 89p. But I'm gonna need both of them. I fancied some sort of moussey type something, and I looked through them and I just thought, let's go with the cheap one and just see what it's like. 89p for 6 of them. I don't know if Corey's going to try any or not, but I think the calories are pretty good on them as well. Yeah, 80 calories for a pot, just for a chocolatey fix, because I'm really not eating like bars of chocolate or chocolate biscuits, but I do fancy chocolate fix. I was going to have a hot chocolate the other night, but apparently we don't have any. So yeah, I think that was the idea behind that. This actually found later on in the store. This was up in the, like, with the jams and sugar, that type of thing. Alpro, I think I've seen an advert somewhere. This is plant-based, isn't it? Yeah. Don't think I've tried it before. I feel like it was like £2 and I didn't feel disgusted with it, which is quite unusual. You know what I'm like. I'm frugal. I try and go cheap and cheerful. Soy dessert. Oh, £1.50. That's actually not that bad. For 4 of them, they're a decent sort of size pot. I think I checked the calories out on this. I just like to keep an eye on calories. 83. Oh no, this was a hard one to figure out. Well, I could have, but I couldn't be bothered. Oh look, it's vegan free too. 83 calories for 100 grams. And I think there's 100 and something, 25 grams a pot or something, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't like it when they do that. Just tell me what's in a pot. But yeah, I could figure it out, I just can't be bothered right now. I got 6 eggs this time because I don't know if no, you've not seen the video. There's a video coming out. I thought we would have had it out by now, but I haven't finished yet. Yeah, I did have 2 packets of the 12-pack eggs because I needed to get more, and so I don't need so many, so I just bought a 6-pack, and for the life of me I can't think how much they were. Eggs, £1.50. Okay, so £1.50 for 6, but I think that's going to do me. Cheese, I was going to go with mozzarella. I'm not a huge fan of mozzarella that much normally. Again, I feel like I've seen this for something, but I can't think what it was. Don't know. These are lower calories as well. Yeah, I think I just got sidetracked with it and ended up getting it. Corey likes mozzarella, so it's not a big deal. So these are actually one of those deal things. Like a 2 for a certain price. Now, where are we? Cheeses. Right, these were £2.55 each. I have had the caramelised onion slices before. They are superb. So nice. Really enjoy them. There's only 4 slices in this, but they can get sickly. Like, you don't need a lot of it. Corey probably won't eat those, so that'll probably be me. Corey will eat a little bit more of that. I don't know. So anyway, £2.55 each, or 2 for £4. I got some sausages. They're little baby ones. They're normal really, aren't they? These were £2. They're on a deal at the moment. I feel like they're $3.90 something normally. Again, these are really, really good in calories. I want to just be able to eat, be full, and not worry about my calories too much, because I'm not actually calorie counting. I'm just roughly figuring it out, if you know what I mean. I'm not paying massive amount of attention to it. 66 calories for 2 sausages is actually pretty good, so I can have 3 or 4 and not feel so bad about it. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not calorie counting before anyone comes at me. I'm just having a rough idea of the calories, so I sort of know what I'm eating. I was never brought up with a really good idea of how to eat. It was, you know, I wasn't brought up with healthy eating or anything, and there's food issues going on in this household. So, you know, you just work with what you can, don't you? Now, I did need to get some white wine vinegar, and this was the only one. I believe this is the one I got before, and I don't remember it being that much. I did check the price. It came up at 160. I didn't check it when I was scanning it. But there was only 2 jars of this and there was none of any other. This is the white wine vinegar that I put with my cucumbers, and I put a bit of garlic salt in it, and it's just so nice. I feel like I'm going to get a really large jar when I go to Aldi, and I know I keep saying I'm actually going to have no choice but to go next week, in my mind anyway. So yeah, I just picked that one up, so I've got something to keep me going because I'm out now completely. And I found this is new. It's £1. It's pickled pink slaw. Now, it just looks like it's the onion, pickled onion, which is really nice anyway. But this has actually got carrot, red cabbage, and onion. And it's in white wine vinegar, which I know I like anyway. So just thought that would be just something nice to put on the side of the plate. And I got some pickled onions, 90p for these. I feel like they were a lot more before. These are the pearl onions. So they're little tiny ones, but they're just literally making my mouth water right now. So good. I got the nacho cheese because they actually had some of these. £1.50. That's for Corey with his dips. Spaghetti loops, 19p for this. It's just replacing it. I've had one this week. I've cut down so much compared to what I normally had. And yeah, just really good if you've not tried them. And I picked up a jam. I haven't had jam for a couple of weeks. 35p. I feel like these was more than that before. I've mentioned before, I used to get an expensive jam because this was very sugary tasting, but they changed the recipe. I just randomly try cheaper products sometimes, and when I tried this, it's actually a really nice one, so that's why I've converted. I picked up some chocolate biscuits. It wasn't on Corey's list, but I just couldn't remember if we had any or not, and I didn't even look at the price because they're usually, I don't know, somewhere between 77 and 85. Where would we have been? Towards the end of the shop. Digestives, 85p, so they've gone up again, but that's fine. Just to go in there if he wants them. I just don't know if there's any in there. I know he's still got all these fingers. I don't think he's eaten a couple of packs of them still in there. Garlic bread. Literally do not need it, purely because it was reduced to 16p. This is the fresh one, which is just going to go in the freezer because we don't have any. I know we don't have any, and I know Corey likes this occasionally, so for 16p it was worth just picking it up to go in the freezer. And like I said, I did want a hot chocolate and didn't realise we didn't have any. I did have a little bit of Horlicks left, but it had gone funny in the bottom of the pack and I couldn't get it out. So I was going to get a selection of these. Now normally they have a lot of these different packets for like £4 for £1. They didn't have any deal on. This actually was saying 35p on the shelf, but it's scanned at 40p and I just couldn't bother to deal with it. So I just picked up one. This is the Belgian chocolate one. I was trying to figure it out whether it's worth buying a packet. It probably would be, but I don't know if I'm really going to drink it that much at the moment anyway, so I just picked up the one for that reason. They did have a selection of them. This was the best of a bad bunch, pretty much. So if I need that little chocolate fix that I wanted, and you know, I want a hot drink because that's what I wanted the other night, I at least have an option of it. Coke, now there's one missing. Corey's taking upstairs with him. £2.39. And I bought 2 of those. That's just his choice this week. I picked myself up a diet orange crush. Now it was a choice between that or the tropical, and I just went for the cheaper one. This was 65p and the tropical was 80, so I really couldn't make a decision. It was between the two, so I thought that there's got to be a reason, and that was a good reason, so I just went with it. I did want to get the normal bread. And when I say the normal one, it's the Asda's own small slice ones, because I'm doing really well with bread. I'm not going nuts on it, so keep going whilst I can. And it's 70p normally, but they didn't have any, so I had a good look at all the small slice breads, and this one actually came up not too bad. Bread, where are we? 99p for that. So it was more expensive, but it was cheaper than getting the Danish one, because the Danish is like £1.25, so it was cheaper than that. These are 55p a slice as well, and they look quite big. I think it's because they're thinly cut, but wholemeal as well. I do like wholemeal every now and again, so I just went with that. They had them. They actually had the summer fruits energy drink. So I got 8 for Corey. These are 42p each. This is what Corey takes to work because he doesn't do coffee. I didn't get the usual Asda's own nacho chip thingies. These thingies, but in the Asda's own one, Corey said that he just listened. I'll let you know, I've just gone off them at the moment, so we're not buying them. So I just picked up his triple cheese pizza ones. These are his favourite. They're on deal at £1.75 at the moment, and I picked these up to try because we're trying all the new things. I'm sure there's other ones coming out as well. As I mentioned in the comments, the barbecue Monster Munch I bought last week was very boring. They were edible. I haven't eaten any more. I got Corey to try them without telling him the flavour, and he said they were nice, and then when I said barbecue, he said, oh no, they're definitely not barbecue, so I wouldn't recommend them. I wouldn't buy them again. Now I know it's usually cheese anyway. This is cheese toasty, so I thought maybe it'll have a little bit of a different taste. They're £1.50, which is the same price as the normal ones anyway, and you know, it's just, you got to try it, haven't you? So I will let you know with those ones. I got myself my usual ice creams, £1.50 for these. Just absolutely love them, and they're my treat in the evening. If I'm not going to have a chocolate mousse, I'll have an ice cream. I got the Twix and the Marses. I think Corey's pretty much, you know, he has a couple here and there, and he's enjoying them, so they're still on the deal. How much are they normally? I've forgotten. Ice cream, £2.50 for a packet, or 2 for £4, and we got the Twix and Mars ones. Corey's favourite chips, he asked for another packet. These are £2.45. These are like big, good, chunky, potatoey, just, oh, so nice, these ones. And he asked for deep pan pizza. I picked up 2, thinking he's probably only going to eat 1, so, you know, as I'm going to be going away soon, I thought he'd be starting to stock up just so he's got plenty in the freezer. Not that he really needs it, it's just, it's what mums do, isn't it? That's the way we think. And that was all the Asda. Then I went into Iceland. I got a chips and curry sauce. Corey asked for a couple of, he likes the Iceland ready meals, but there's really not an awful lot of choice in there. So I just picked that one up. It was £1. I got the pizza subs in the pepperoni. They were £1. They're just cheaper in Iceland. And I fancy one of those as well. 2 jumbo sausage rolls, again, £1. Didn't ask for them, but I wing it. I'm winging a lot of it. I got all 3 of the pancake rolls. They do 4, I think I mentioned before, and I kept saying it was chicken and mushroom, but I think it's cheese and mushroom, and he's not a mushroom fan, so I just got the minced beef and onion, the 4 cheese, and the cheese and ham. Picked up his favourite sauce at the moment. This is the chicken shop from Sides, the YouTube people. £2 for that one. And these, I've had these before. So these are the pickled onion rings, and they are so nice. They have a really good pickled onion taste to them, and they were just in the reduced section for 75p, so I thought I'd pick up a packet. I did have 2 originally, and then I put another one back, and I have no idea why I did that. This would be just something that I would eat. Corey's not really a fan of them. Yeah, don't know why I put them back, but I did. But yeah, just because they were cheap, and they're really nice. If you've not tried them, they are so nice. So I hope some of the prices helped you out, and you just enjoy being nosy what other people buy, I guess. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I enjoy doing it too. Yeah, I think that's it. Was it everything? I feel like it. So yeah, you're watching this on Saturday. It's miserable out there. I think it's going to be miserable Saturday as well. But then the weather's going to start coming back for a bit. And keep your fingers crossed, we're going to have good weather for a while. So tomorrow morning, Sunday morning, 7 AM Greenwich Mean Time, I will be live. If you fancy coming along having a chat, there's people from all over the world coming in. We have a lot of regulars there as well, so it's really nice. Just like a get together like type thing, you know, you chill out in your house, in bed or whatever, and just have a chat. It's just nice. Brain's gone dead. That's it. That's all I needed to tell you, wasn't it? So I'm going to go now because I can't think what else I've got to say. Like I said, if I did forget anything, there's a comment section. So I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.